As the sun rose in Florida for Sunday's play at the Miami Open, the heat would once again play a key factor with temperatures set to soar. The final places in the round of 16 were up for grabs in the year's second premier mandatory event. The morning began with Australian Open champion Angelique Kerber in action against Dutchwoman Kiki Bertens in the pair's first career meeting. 24-year-old Bertens' best result so far this year was reaching the quarters in Hobart in January. She was looking on song here.
That's fantastic from Bertens. Round of applause there from Angelique Kerber as well. She knows how good that drop shot was.
An upset on the cards as the world number 108 raced through the opener.
Bertens takes the first set and comfortably as well.
Needing to change her game to turn the tide, Kerber went to her trusty forehand.
That's lovely. Absolutely glorious down the line from Kerber.
In a complete reversal of form, the German was racing through the second, and this time it was the world number 3 who was chasing down unreachable balls.
How on earth did she do that? Quite extraordinary from Kerber. That's the kind of hustling we're so used to seeing from the Australian Open champion.
She wasn't letting up in the decider either, powering ahead with that fierce weapon of hers.
Oh, that's magnificent! That's the shot of the match so far from Kerber.
But unfortunately, what was turning out to be an enthralling contest was ended prematurely. Bertens retiring at 3-love down, suffering with illness. Kerber coming from a set down to book a round of 16 matchup with Timea Babos.
It's not the way, of course, you would like to win the match, and I hope she will be good soon. So yeah, it was a tough match, but at the end, of course, I'm happy to came back and won the match.
Victoria Azarenka's campaign had been all about becoming just the third woman to complete the Indian Wells Miami double in the same season. Her third round opponent was Polish qualifier Magda Linette, who was fresh after Jelena Jankovic's early retirement in their second round match.
Well, that'll do. Defense to attack with one swoop of the forehand. How well does she control that?
The Belarusian, though, had come through a pulsating match with Monica Puig and was using that confidence here.
Put that ball on her forehand at your peril.
It took over half an hour for the 13th seed to lock in the first set.
And what a way to wrap up proceedings in this opening set. It's a double breaker serve for Azarenka.
102 ranking places separate the pair, and that gap seemed evident in the second set as the two-time Grand Slam champion ran away with the contest.
It's another beautiful rally.
An hour and 10 minutes for Azarenka to advance, still on track to becoming the first woman since Kim Clijsters in 2005 to do the double.
It has taken Azarenka only 1 hour and 10 minutes to brush aside the challenge laid down by the qualifier Magda Linette.
Florida resident Madison Keys was looking for her first win over Roberta Vinci at the third attempt, and she couldn't have got off to a better start with a break in the opening game.
There's another winner for the Madison Keys scrapbook on the backhand wing this time.
And this time it was a vicious forehand which was troubling the Italian.
On the line. Skimmed the top of the tape en route to it as well.
That early break enough for the 21-year-old to go a set ahead.
Just one set point needed after 44 minutes of play here and a solitary break of serve.
Against a rampant Keys, the Italian needed all the luck she could get to stay in the match.
Well, off the frame of the racket, and the ball stunning dead into the court. 2 match points saved.
It wouldn't hold the Americans' charge, making a clash with Arena Camelia Begu.
Madison Keys, for the first time, has unlocked the door of Roberta Vinci with her first victory against the Italian.
I think today, just being a little bit more patient was definitely kind of a strength of mine, and also I think my serve worked really well.
As Keys soaked up the attention from her fans, night fell in Florida, and with that, cooler temperatures for Sunday's evening session. It featured world number 4 Muguruza, who was up against Nicole Gibbs and her home crowd. The American had won the pair's only meeting, but that was 4 years ago, and the Spaniard has rocketed up the rankings since.
Game, Muguruza.
The 22-year-old survived a marathon three-setter in the second round to get past Dominika Cibulkova, but it was a quicker appearance on centre court this time.
Can't get it. That is great touch from Muguruza.
Muguruza winning 12 straight games for a crushing win over the world number 74. The round of 16 begins on Monday, and Serena Williams knows she's just 4 wins away from a 9th title in Miami. There's also a chance of rain in the Sunshine State, which could add extra humidity in what have already been tough conditions for players.